Like, why is like some of the most focused shit people spend so much of their time focusing on is followers and Twitter and Instagram. It's just like, come on, there's such bigger things to be worrying about and spending your time focusing on. And like, it breaks my heart being at like a dinner table and just like all my friends are just on their phones, or I'm looking around the restaurant and there's families at dinner and there's like a 10-year-old girl on her phone. It's just like, fuck, man. Like, I just wish everyone just like looked up once in a while. It's like, it takes a lot. Like, I'll be chilling with my friends and I'm like, yo, can you guys get off your phones? Like, and listen, I feel bad. Like, my fans sometimes will be like, hey, like, why don't you tweet us anymore? Why aren't you on Instagram as much? I just like I started just turning my phone off. I just don't really spend time on my phone that much. Like, I'm not really on it as much as I used to be. You know, technology just like has consumed my generation, and it just breaks my heart to see. It's like people are glued to their phones. It's like, geez. Phones used to just be for like texting and calling people, not like you literally walk like this around. Like, someone said, but yet you're on you now. Yeah, but that's not me sitting at like with my friend. I'm solo in my house right now because I have the flu. I'm talking like when you're out interacting with human beings and like enjoying time with your friends. Like, something that really annoys me is like, let's say like you make plans with someone, right? And you're like, yo, you want to come over? They're like, yeah, sure. They come over and then all you guys do is sit on your phones. Like, you guys could have done that apart. Like, I'll be at my friends' houses sometimes and I'm like, why are we here? But like, anyway, what I'm just trying to say is like, just know that, you know, like, there's people out there that have it a lot worse than you, and some of them might have a lot of followers. So it's like, there's not a follower number that like all of a sudden it's, oh, you hit 10 million followers, you're happy all of a sudden. It's like, no, it's not how it works. This is all like very surface level stuff, you know? It's just like, there's people starving, there's people dying, there's people in hospital beds, there's people that have it really bad, and there's people that would kill to live the lives that some of us live, and some of us live our lives just sitting on our phones. So, I don't know, I'm just trying to say, like, I hope you guys just try to spend some less time on your phones, and if people weren't glued to their phones, you wouldn't have your popularity. That's definitely not true though, because I don't post every day. I'm not on my Instagram all the time. So I mean, you don't have to be glued to your phone to be keeping up with me. But I mean, yeah, if people never use their phones, would I have the popularity? No, but people didn't have phones. People didn't have Instagram or Twitter 20 years ago, 10 years ago, and there was plenty of celebrities, plenty of successful people. You know, like, I make music, I sing, and I think in a lot of ways my life would probably be easier if Instagram and Twitter wasn't around. Any mistake I make, any shit that goes down that's like negative is blown up out of, you know, out of proportion. So it's like if there wasn't that stuff, I probably would have it a lot easier, but you know, I a lot of these baddies rely on social media to be able to survive and have an income. That's cool for them. Y'all are making it like I'm bashing on people. I'm not bashing on anyone. I'm solely just saying that your life is gonna fly by you, and you're gonna look back and you're gonna be like, wow, I spent so many of my years just like on my phone, scrolling through nonsense. Like, so delete them. No, y'all are really like taking my words out of context. It's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying you can't have Instagram, you can't have Twitter. You could have all that shit. But sitting at a dinner table like this, scrolling through nonsense and bullshit, is ridiculous. and your life is gonna fly by you. Like everyone is like, even like kids like that have, let's say there's 100 followers or 200 followers. It's like some people, like in some schools and some places, I've heard stories like, oh yeah, like you're not considered cool if you don't have a certain amount of followers. It's like, what? You're not valued any more or any less, like, if just to fucking just because of how many followers you have. Like, it's so whack. It's just crazy. It's like, if you're a good person, I don't give a fuck how many followers you have. You know, it's just like, I'm not saying anything to anyone to saying delete this, delete that. You know, I'm just saying, like, try to just spend less time on your phones, or designate time. Let's say you spend 5 hours a day on your phone. Why don't you just be like, yo, if I'm with, make a rule for yourselves. Like, me and my friend, we go to dinner, no phones. You know, and like, that might be really hard for some people to like not be able to check their phones for an hour, but like, it feels so good. Even, would you ever delete Instagram or Twitter? I've actually deleted the app for a while, both of them. I deleted I mean, I'm not on Instagram scrolling, like, whatever, but sometimes I'll feel like, oh, like, I feel bad, you know, like, I haven't checked up on my fans in a while. Like, I'll go on Twitter and scroll, and I'll, you know, talk to you guys, but I just kind of try to, you know, stay off of it. Because Instagram and Twitter and that shit was like just kind of stupid. It's like it's nothing. It's like, it's a really vicious cycle, and it like depresses me. Like, dude, like, it literally, every time I go on Instagram, it's like, just like, I see sad shit. I'm just like, whatever. I don't know. Just all I'm trying to say is, remember that, you know, you don't have to like feel any less if you don't have a certain amount of followers. And the only reason I'm saying that is because I've seen a lot of tweets and people being like, oh, I wish I had followers, this and that, but it's like, it doesn't make you any more happy. I use my platforms because I try to, you know, get my music out there, and I'm grateful for everyone that supports me. It's a dream that I have one fan, let alone thousands and millions. It's definitely something that I never. My best friend is always on her phone. Yeah, don't you wish that she wasn't? Don't you wish sometimes you could grab her phone out of her hand and be like, dude, pay attention. Let's like hang out. You know? One of my best friends is always on her phone. I'm just like, whatever. Just, you know, try to, if all around the world constantly, it's actually a really big, people are dying, starving. No one said they weren't. And actually, 5 minutes ago, if you were listening, I just said people are dying and starving on hospital beds, this and that. And that's what the world should be focusing on. Like, don't, fuck out of here. You're ridiculous. First world problems. Like, I'm literally referring to something that's like, literally is a huge problem. Family, you are such an irrelevant nothing. Like, stop it. I can't. This person is crazy. See, this is the kind of shit I'm talking about. It's like, these are relevant ass people that are just sitting and they're just like hating. It's like, this is what social media is. It's just all these people trying to get famous. Like, these accounts, like these hating accounts and this and that. It's like, what the fuck, dude? So if you get 10 million followers, you get 50 million followers, you're still just gonna be spreading hate with that shit? Like, oh my god, dude. Holy shit. It's like, dude, it makes me so heated. It's like, go find something better to do with your life. Like, this is the kind of shit that's like, what is our world? Like, what has life come to, that people are literally sitting on their computer, like typing shit, like, oh my god, fuck you, this and that. You don't know me, fam. What? You don't know what the hell you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. So why speak on my name? Like, so dumb. Oh my god, you're probably 12. Bye. Go. Go. People are too much on their phone. I hate it. Yeah, it's so annoying. Just so whack. It's like, okay, no one cares about you. You're on my live stream, not vice versa. I don't care to block them. They're like, this is like the shit they live for. Do you think we should leave our phones at home? No, I'm not even saying that. I'm just saying it's like I just wish people sometimes, like, if you look around at a room at a party, like half the people are sitting just like scrolling on this. And that's what I'm saying about this like pathetic account that's like, oh my god, like hating on people all day every day. That has to take a lot of energy out of you, you know? It's like, dude, just focus on yourself, focus on your life, put your phone down. Just like, come on. That's all I gotta say. I'm just saying, be more present in life a little, because life will fly by you. And there was a point in time that, like, when I was younger, when I was like 13, and I started gaining followers, I was like, this is so cool, and I was so hyped off of it, and I was like, this is sick. And then I like realized that I was like I realized very very fast that it didn't mean shit, because obviously when you start gaining a lot of followers, you you start hanging out with people that have followers, and I just started realizing, like, was not my thing. I was like, no, like the way I heard people talk about other people because they didn't have followers, I was so disgusted. I was like, oh my god, like, like my some of my best friends have private Instagram accounts, or don't. One of my best friends doesn't even have Instagram. Like, just because you don't have followers just doesn't make you less of a person. I just want to make that very clear to everyone, because I think a lot of people, and a lot of people that are, they follow celebrities and look at celebrities' Instagrams all day long. You compare yourselves and you're like, oh my god, this and that. But like, I just think everyone needs to realize that you're just as good of a person. That shit does not matter at the end of the day. Yeah, followers do not matter in the real world. Like, right now, boom, Instagram gets deleted, Twitter gets deleted, everything's gone. There's no such thing as social media anymore. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, are you still gonna be a good person? Are you still gonna be able to interact with people? And you know, it's just sad. People I think have become really desensitized through social media. They become like super desensitized. It's like people could say anything online and not feel bad. I've seen people say the craziest, you've never dealt with real problems. You sound like, really, it's like you don't know me or anything I've been through. You're actually probably 9 years old. Please stop. You're annoying. Anyway, I'm done entertaining you. I don't even know who you are because you hide behind an account. Like, the people that I'm referring to right now that I'm saying are desensitized and hide behind things. Like, people have said the craziest things to not only me, to my friends, to my family. People have been like, someone didn't tell me, but commented on one of my posts and was like, I hope your little brother gets cancer. And my mind was just blown. It was a hate account for me. It was something like, it was something like Madison beer, like I hate you, whatever. But it was just like he was like 10 at the time, and I was like, what kind of human being could hide behind an account, could comment on someone's photo, wishing cancer upon a 10-year-old boy? It just kind of like was shocking to me. I was like, wow, like because we have these devices, like we could hide behind a screen. You could text anything, you could type anything, and you feel like there's no repercussions. Because I really don't think that anybody would ever come up to me in person and say, I hope your brother gets cancer. I think that it's just, it's just upsetting. And I hope you guys just know that, like, I don't tolerate bullying. And if I ever see any of my fans bullying anybody, I always, hit them up and I'm like, hey, like, you know that I'm not cool with this stuff, so stop. But, like, I don't know. It's just, I hope that everyone that hates on other people, has their eyes open at one point. Because I've had a lot of messages from, like, haters being like, hey, I used to hate you, but now I've, like, come to my senses and realized that I was wrong, and it means a lot, Everyone takes time to realize things, but I love my fans. I love my supporters. I just want you guys to always know that, like, there's literally not even the slightest difference between me and you. I just kind of got lucky. And, like, you just gotta remember that I love you guys, and I appreciate all the positive people out there that help me every day. And yeah, just know that there's no difference between you and I. I'm just being real with you guys. Like, everything I do is for you, and you motivate me, and sometimes I'll literally be, like, chilling, and I'm like, I'll be like, what's my goal? Where do I really want to end up? And what do I really want to do? And, I'll start to think, and I'll be like, I'll get really sad, and I'll just be like, am I, making the right choices? Am I doing right by my fans? Am I making my family proud and stuff? And I just want you guys to know that, like, it's always what I want to do. And I know I'm going to make mistakes, especially, I'm only 18 years old. I hopefully have a long career ahead of me, and I have my EP coming out in a very short period of time. But, I just want to always make sure that I'm doing right by you. Because I love you guys. And I know I'm never going to be able to please everyone. I'm never going to be able to have everyone love me. But, hopefully I make you guys proud. And I hope this year's good to us, because you guys have been loyal to me for a long, long time. And I'm sorry I've made you wait so fucking long. But the EP's great, and I think you guys are going to love it. And I've been working really hard on it. And I'm going to be announcing the date super soon. And yeah, I'm just excited for everything. And don't be a hating ass motherfucker. Spread love, be kind. There's no need for more hate in this world. There's plenty of bad shit already, so let's try to, spread love. Be happy. Not to be super corny, but yeah, my new, what's it called, my rant was literally just about, like, me being sad, because I just saw so many tweets that people are like, oh my god, I wish I was Madison Beer, and I'm like, what? There's so much shit that I've gone through that I'm like, obviously, like, I'm not, just, also, it's a thing, just because someone has followers doesn't mean they gotta, like, tell everyone everything. Like, I still want to have a sense of, like, privacy. Like, there's still certain things that I gotta keep personal, private. So, just know that no one has a perfect life. No one's happy 24/7. But, you know, just be happy and know money doesn't solve things. Followers don't solve things. Relationships don't solve things. Accepting yourself, loving yourself, having like your heart in the right place is the start of everything. It's like there was like a point that like something in my head like clicked for me when I was younger. When I wasn't younger, it was recently actually. It was probably a year ago. 18 has been like a big year for me in the sense of finding myself, finding who I really am. And for me, it's been a lot of, I spent a lot of time just, really like working on myself because, when, I don't even know, I'm just like ranting right now, but you just really gotta find yourself, find what you like. Don't live your life for anyone but you. Realize that you're amazing the way you are. And fuck the haters. That's all I gotta say. But actually, no, I take that back. Don't fuck the haters. Just, focus on yourself and try to feel for people that are haters and realize that clearly they're going through something, or clearly it's something's going on if they're acting like that, because I don't think anyone that's really happy with themselves is gonna say stuff like that. So, yeah. You just gotta live your life for you and be happy. And once you're like happy and you accept yourself and you love yourself, you're gonna be able to like be way kinder to people. You're gonna be way more genuine. You're gonna want to give more. You're gonna want to, be better. But that's what you gotta work on the most. You gotta find yourself and love yourself. Live your life the way you want to live it, but try to stay off your phone. Sorry I seem like low and like I'm just kind of dying and still really sick. Love your rants, thanks. I'm like, I feel bad. I'm like, I sound so sad. I'm literally just so sick and green in the face. But yeah, I mean, the moral of what I'm saying is just like, seriously, don't think you're ever anything less just because someone has more followers than you. It's like not the case at all. My Instagram could be wiped out tomorrow. And I honestly probably wouldn't blink twice. I mean, so just, remember that life is good. Love yourself, love your friends. What if I'm my biggest hater? Then, like everyone has those times. Like I used to have times where I was like, I would literally be like, oh my god, I actually hate myself. But it takes time. You gotta work on yourself. And everyone's gone through it. I've gone through it. Bet you everyone watching this gone through it. You don't gotta hate yourself. hate myself because I never feel skinny. Ugh, babe. I promise you, like, I'm not even gonna rant about that, but like, that's another thing is like, just come on, seriously, just love yourself. Like, it sounds so corny, but like, your insides honestly matter so much more, so much infinitely more. Like, I have friends that people are like, oh my god, he's so ugly, bless him that, and I'm like, you don't know him, you don't know anybody that I hang out with, like, what? Someone said maybe donate the 20K on your wrist to Africa instead of meaningless ranting. Okay, so I'm not allowed to have nice things. I have to donate all my money to places you actually don't know what I've donated. You don't know the charity work that I have done because I'm not out here on Twitter tweeting about it every time I do it. So maybe, again, for the 30th time, stop thinking that you know me and know everything and get off my live stream. You're obsessed, dude. It's like, I love when people say they don't like me and then they're obsessed and they literally just like continue to be obsessed. But anyway, how was your petit cochon? He's good. But yeah, seriously, like, I hate when people are like, oh my god, this person is so ugly, like, whatever, like, so foul. Is it advice hour with Madison? Because I'd like to ask how to deal with someone important to you passing away. Yeah, I mean, I definitely can give you guys advice on anything. But, if someone important to you passed away, I've had multiple people that are really important to me pass away, and it's hard. You go through stages of grieving, and it sucks for sure. But you know, a lot of people that are close to me pass away from cancer. So for me, my coping mechanism was that they weren't in pain anymore, and I'd much rather them be, you know, in a better place, not in pain anymore, than struggling on this earth. So that's kind of how I coped with a lot of the passings that I dealt with. Sorry, the reason I'm like not talking is because I'm reading like people's questions and stuff. How do you get out of a toxic relationship? Depends what kind of relationship. And so it's like, would I expect Justin to not want to be my friend just because I liked his music before I met him? It's like, no. Oh, Caitlin was in here. Hey, Caitlin. ASMR queen. Oh my god, that is what I'm doing. I'm like, when I have nails, oh my god, I literally tap on everything. Life is short, so don't be on your phone all the time. Seriously. You know? You should drop merch. I'm gonna drop merch with my EP and my tour. For sure. Advice on how to get over a guy. Takes time, you know? Loving someone is like a habit. Takes 2 months, I'm pretty sure, scientifically, to break a habit. Like, if you stop biting your nails in 2 months, you'll be like pretty much done. But you just gotta, you know, Fun, good friends, good company. What's your favorite word? I say family a lot. I'll be like, family, come on. Like, instead of fam, I say family. You guys are so cute. Sometimes I like really forget how cute you guys are. Sorry, it's like so hard to talk when you're on a live stream because I'm like reading as I'm talking, so I just get so distracted. But yeah, I mean, I just I kind of want to like explain myself a little. I feel bad. Like I feel like a lot of people have been like, oh my god, like you don't use Instagram really anymore, Twitter anymore because I have been posting. I just kind of like stopped using it as much. Also, I've been doing that my entire life, like this, like going on my nose like that. And my whole life, I had like a line on my like what I'm talking about. Like some people have like white lines on their nose from like how much they like push their nose up. Like I do that all the time, and I swear I think that's why my nose like gets like I don't even know how to explain it. Someone said same. LOL, I do that too. Dude, I've been doing it forever. Like I always do that, and I'll look in the mirror and like there's like a line. I have that line too. Oh my god, dude, seriously, I know so many people have that. Like so many of my friends have like a line here. Girl, I have that too. Seriously, like I know so many people that have it. My sister has that line. It's like I don't even know like where it is. It's like up. It's like wherever like it folds. Yeah, it's like right there. Like it just gets like. Cause I'm always itching my nose. How tall are you? Like 5'6", I think. My friend has one, but hers is kind of red. My nose gets red because I like itch it so much. Oh my god, I found the funniest photo of me when I was younger. Hold on, I have to show you guys. Wait. Wait. It's so funny. I was like 10 here. I was literally such a baby. My dog was double the size of me. Wait, I'm trying to find. That's not a picture, but that's a funny picture too. I have a really funny one from when I was like really little that I look ridiculous. Hold the phone, sorry. Hold on, sorry. Oh my goodness. I had like really gap teeth when I was younger. Like really, really, really gap teeth. Hold on, I can't find it. How are you gonna have 300 viewers and 9 million followers? Because I didn't post that I was on here anywhere other than you now. And I don't have 9 million followers on you now. I literally don't even know because I don't count how many fans I have. I literally couldn't tell you how many fans I have on you now. But didn't tweet that I was on here, didn't Instagram or Snapchat or anything that I was on here. So, don't really know. Because I only wanted to come on here to talk to like my fans that watch me on YouNow. I'm tall as hell. Girl, I'm like, I'm. I thought I was tall until I started hanging out with a bunch of people that were like 6 foot, and I was like, oh god, I'm really not tall at all. I thought you were taller. See, but some people meet me and they're like, oh my god, you're so tall in person, and then some people meet me and they're like, oh my god, you're so short. So I'm like, what am I? Rick and Morty or Adventure Time? Ooh, I gotta say Rick and Morty. I want to try to stop concealing my freckles. Any advice? Yes, you should. I used to always cover my freckles. I hated them. Like, you could, I don't know if you could see them, but like, look, they're really light right now. You could still see them a little. But they're usually darker because in the sun, but I haven't been in the sun in months. I've been hibernating in my house. But I I used to always cover them up, and then I would go to like sets, and people would be like, "Why do you cover your freckles?" And I'd be like, "Oh my god, I hate them." But my fans, you lovely people, started to tell me to, get what's it called? Sorry, dude, it's so hard to do this with people commenting. I literally can't focus. But yeah, everyone was like, "Dude, don't cover your freckles." So if you have freckles, don't cover them. Sing Mary, did you know? I would if I wasn't sick, but when I'm better, I will sing it for you guys, I promise. Are you a Black Mirror fan? Yes, I am. I need a new season of Rick and Morty. We only have 2 seasons in Germany. Season 3's out, but they literally don't come out for like 2 years at a time. Oh my goodness, some of the comments I see are so funny. I actually can die. Is anyone else sick right now?